Guys, welcome to our Facebook page. On this page, Bouw and I will look at the poem Sailing to Byzantium by William Butler. And we're also going to answer our research question, which is how is Yeats using symbolism to express his vision on life and death. I hope you enjoy. Thank you. There is no country for old men. They're young in one another's arms, birds in the trees, those giant generations at their song. The salmon falls, the mackerel crowded seas. Fish, flesh, or fowl, comment all summer long. Whatever is begotten, born, and dies. Caught in the sensual music all neglect, monuments of unaging intellect.
Hi guys, my name is Tim. We just heard the first stanza of the poem Sailing to Byzantium. In the first stanza the speaker is talking a lot about life. He's talking about salmon falls and mackerel crowd seas, who both refer to a lot of life. But in the end also these come to an end. In this stanza he is saying that people are caught up in the circle of life. By this he means that people just look at their own lives and not for when they are not around anymore, so don't see the bigger picture anymore. This was stanza 1.
Man is but a paltry thing, a tattered coat upon a stick, unless soul claps his hands and sing, and louder sing, for every tatter in its mortal dress. Nor is there singing school but studying, monuments of its own magnificence, and therefore I have sailed the seas and come to the holy city of Byzantium.
Hi guys, it's me again. In the second stanza we just heard, the speaker is talking about a tattered coat upon a stick, which we think he refers to an old man. And means that old men aren't really meaningful anymore in life. But he follows this up with, unless soul clap his hands and sing for every tatter in its mortal dress. With this the speaker is saying that old men aren't really meaningful in life anymore if their soul is singing and full of life. So in this stanza the speaker is trying to say that you're as young as your mind will let you think. This was stanza 2, and from here on Maarten will take it over for me to explain stanza 3 and 4 to you guys.
O sages standing in God's holy fire, as in the gold mosaic of a wall, come from the holy fire, burn in a gyre, and be the singing masters of my soul. Conceal my heart away, sick with desire, and fastened to a dying animal, that knows not what it is, and gather me into the artifice of eternity. As we just heard in the third stanza, the speaker is talking about sages, and these sages are standing in God's holy fire. And he's asking these sages to be the singing master of his soul, and what we think that means is he wants to be inspired, he wants to be awoken by these sages. He's also asking these sages to take his heart and fasten it to a dying animal. And he's asking them to take his soul and make his soul live for eternity. Because if he knows that his soul is living in eternity, he can transcend his own body and basically die in peace, we think. Once out of nature I shall never take my bodily form from any natural thing, but such a form as Grecian goldsmith make, of hammered gold and gold enameling, to keep a drowsy emperor awake, or set upon a golden bough to sing, to lords and ladies of Byzantium, of what is past, or passing, or to come. In the fourth stanza he basically talks about when he's past, because the stanzas start out with the line, once out of nature. He's also talking about the goldsmiths, which are making golden statues basically with enameling. And he's also talking about the fact that he wants to keep drowsy emperors awake. And he wants to sing to the lords and ladies of Byzantium, which we think means that he wants to alert them, he wants to give them information about the past, the present and the future. And which basically leads to the fact that he wants to keep having meaning in life, and you don't want to be forgotten or fade away.
Our research question is, how is Yeats using symbolism to express his vision of life and death? The poem is about life and death, mortality. What happens to us when we die? Do we just fade away when we die? He's saying that people don't longer see the real meaning of life and are just waiting till they die. He's speaking a lot about life and death throughout the poem with a lot of symbolism, such as the salmon falls, the macaw crowd sees, the singing birds in the trees, or the tethered coat upon a stick. But he also says that he wants to return after he died as a golden bow, something immortal, so he can tell stories, his legacy, to the new generation, and about what is happening and what is going to happen. This was our conclusion to the poem Sailing to Byzantium by William Butler Yeats. We hope you enjoyed it, and goodbye.